Hey everyone, have you ever heard someone say, the Nasdaq is up today, and thought, wait, what's a Nasdaq? Is it a new app, a sci-fi robot, or maybe a fancy new snack? Well, today we're going to break it all down. What the Nasdaq really is, where it came from, how it connects to the S&P 500, and how you can invest in it. And don't worry, I'll keep it fun and simple. Let's dive in. So what exactly is the Nasdaq? The Nasdaq is a stock exchange, kind of like the marketplace where people buy and sell stocks. Except instead of shouting and waving papers like the old movies on Wall Street, the Nasdaq was the first electronic stock market. Yep, it's like Wall Street got a tech upgrade back in the 1970s. Think of it as the iPhone of stock exchanges. Here's the backstory. The Nasdaq was founded in 1971. Back then, it wasn't as glamorous as today. It was basically just a computerized system that showed stock prices. But this was groundbreaking. Before Nasdaq, stock trading was done the old school way. People yelling across the trading floor. Nasdaq said, hey, let's just use computers. Genius, right? And fun fact, Nasdaq originally stood for National Association of Securities Dealers Automated Quotations. I know it's a mouthful. No wonder we just call it Nasdaq. Now here's the cool part. The Nasdaq became the home of tech companies. Think Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Google, Netflix. Basically, the giants that power your life and also keep you up at 2 a.m. binge-watching shows. Because of that, when people talk about the Nasdaq, they're often talking about how the tech sector is doing. If the Nasdaq is up, tech stocks are booming. If it's down, well, maybe Apple's iPhone sales didn't wow, or Tesla decided to tweet something strange again. Now you might be wondering, how does the Nasdaq compare to the S&P 500? Great question. The S&P 500 includes 500 of the largest U.S. companies across all sectors. Tech, healthcare, energy, banks, you name it. Think of it as the big picture of the U.S. economy. The Nasdaq Composite, on the other hand, is heavily weighted toward tech and innovation companies. So while the S&P 500 is like a balanced meal, a little of everything, the Nasdaq is like a giant pizza topped with extra tech. Delicious, but also riskier if tech has a bad day. That's why many investors look at both indexes to see how the broader economy is doing, S&P 500, versus how the tech sector is performing, Nasdaq. Okay, now the million-dollar question, how can you invest in the Nasdaq? You don't have to buy individual tech stocks like Apple or Amazon, although you could if you want. The easier way for beginners is through ETFs, exchange-traded funds. The most popular one is QQQ. It tracks the Nasdaq 100, which is basically the 100 biggest companies on the Nasdaq. So by buying one share of QQQ, you instantly get a slice of Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, Meta, and more. Pretty cool, right? Where can you buy it? Super simple, through investing platforms like Robinhood, Fidelity, Vanguard, Wealthsimple, or Questrad, if you're in Canada. You just search for QQQ, hit buy, and boom, you're officially investing in the Nasdaq. It's like ordering a combo meal instead of cooking all the dishes separately. So next time someone says the Nasdaq is down, you'll know it's not a new diet plan or the name of a spaceship. It's the pulse of the tech world. To sum it up, Nasdaq =, tech-heavy exchange and index. S&P 500 =, bigger, broader picture of the U.S. economy. As an investor, you don't need to pick the next Amazon. You can just buy an ETF like QQQ and let the tech sector do the heavy lifting for you. If this video helped you finally understand what the Nasdaq is, hit that like button, subscribe for more money-smart content, and share this with a friend who still thinks Nasdaq is a type of protein shake. And hey, drop a comment. Would you rather invest in the Nasdaq, the S&P 500, or both? Let's see who's Team Pizza, Nasdaq, and who's Team Balanced Meal, S&P 500. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.